Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. New comic book day, April 1st, April Fool's Day. Let's make it a great day. Honestly, the only two things I know that are coming out today is the new Deadpool run, which I'm really looking forward to, and I need to get one of those blind bags because it's just been a while since I've had one. Or any have came out that I've actually cared about, so definitely picking that up. And it is also new Batman Day. Batman issue number 8 of the Matt Fraction run is out, and if you don't know, if you're new here, that is my favorite ever. And so yeah, really excited about those two. Before we get into that though, of course, we're gonna do some quick comic reviews, and we got some more Invincible cards to open. So real quick, I just wanted to go over these two because they are two series that just ended, two mini-series. We got Dungeons of Doom, this is issue number 3, and then Daredevil and Punisher, issue number 5. Dungeons of Doom, issue number 3. This mini-series is over. Honestly, I really enjoyed it for it being just a 3-issue anthology series. If you don't know what anthology is, oh my god, I'm struggling to say that word. If you don't know what that is, pretty much it's a bunch of little stories going on at once that are all connected to one bigger story. And so yeah, this whole thing was pretty fun. Honestly though, the ending was kind of like the first 2 issues actually were really good to me, and then for this to be the ending, it was a little bit of a letdown if I'm being completely honest. Still cool though, and honestly it just kind of what's the word? It just gave me that same feeling that like Dr. Doom really is not a bad guy, alright? It kind of like made me feel even more firm on that stance, because pretty much what's going on in here is, you know, Dr. Doom's gone, he's been eliminated in a way, and so Latveria is left unprotected, and as you can tell by the name, Dungeons of Doom, a bunch of different organizations, countries are all trying to go and rush into this dungeon that is in Latveria, where Dr. Doom has kept a bunch of huge weapons and just a bunch of crazy things. It's almost just like opening Pandora's box, so I feel like their greed and their need for power by all of these different organizations or people, I mean even like Wakanda sent someone over there, they're just letting all of these things out. Like Doom was clearly keeping all of this in this dungeon for a reason. He was almost protecting the world from these very powerful evil things, and these people all these different groups of people just started letting it all out by trying to go get their hands on it, that need for power. And so yeah, that was at least my take from it, is I feel like I left being like, yeah, Doom low-key is honestly a pretty good guy, alright? Like, that is still my stance on it. Next, we got the Daredevil and Punisher series. This is another 5-issue mini-series. I can't remember who wrote it. Pomadi? I butcher every name that I try to say, I swear. But this one was fun, just a very classic story of Punisher and Daredevil, just the ongoing, like, conflict of the no-kill rule, where obviously Punisher does kill, Daredevil does not, and it was just a fun one. Nothing like crazy, but I feel like a great quick read to get into now that the Punisher series is going on with Ben Percy, and I can't remember the girl's name that is writing the new Daredevil, and I feel so bad because I've watched all her TikToks of her like leading up to this point and everything. I can't remember her name for the life of me though. I'll probably pop it up somewhere here, or we'll talk about it when I pick it up. But with both of those series about to start, or has already started, I think this was just a fun like refresher of exactly who Daredevil and Punisher are. And so yeah, this is just another like fun little series that I'm a little sad to see go, because honestly I did look forward to whenever it would come out. But now that we're getting to like solo series pretty much of them on their own, it doesn't feel too bad. Dungeons of Doom, by the way, this last issue would probably get like a 2 out of 5 for me, honestly. Like I said, very disappointing ending in my opinion. Daredevil and Punisher, very consistent throughout all 5 issues. I would give it a 4 out of 5 because I wasn't extremely crazy about it. Even though it was consistent, it was good. And honestly, I think one of my favorite things about it is that it was realistic. I felt like everything that happened in this series was just a very realistic outcome of life, almost. And so yeah, this is just a really good one as well. That is it for the quick reviews of my recent reads. I normally do like 4 or 5 reviews, but since we are opening some cards, I don't want to spend too much time on that. Let's get into the cards real quick as well, because we're just trying to get through this little portion, and then we're off to the comic book store. And because I really need coffee, honestly. I need coffee. Alright, let's get it. We're hunting for a battle beast. That is the main goal. We got Omni-Man, alright. We might get a relic in here too, so hopefully. Another Omni-Man. What is this one? Oh yeah, another Omni-Man. We got another Monster Girl. Damn it, I already have that Monster Girl too. And then we got a Titan, right? Yep, Titan in his human form. Alright, that one was pretty mid. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty mid. Let's see what else we got. Come on. Battle Beast or Alan the Alien would be cool. Just something different. I feel like I'm getting a lot of repeats. You have another Invincible. Another Invincible. Which one is that? Yeah. And then we got one of the Molar twins. Oh my god, I can't. I feel like I already have this one. No, I don't have this one yet, but I have the Molar twins a lot. And then we got, what is his name again? Isotope, the dude that freaking teleports everywhere. I'm not gonna lie, those were 2 mid packs. Should we do one more just because? Nah, I have 2 more packs left. We're gonna try to save it, but I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty disappointing rip from both of them. But we are trying to get all like 1,000 and however many cards it is of the Invincible series. And so you hit with some, you don't hit with some. It's cool. Let's go get the vibes back up by getting some coffee and hitting the comic book store.
You want my powers, I will show you where they go. You like the wind, I'll tell you where it goes. Clean as you go, clean as you go, clean as you go, yeah. You need my energy, I'll show you where to go.
Alright, we're back home from the comic book store. Can you believe this right here? Wait, maybe there's a better side of it. I was like, oh, pretty light week this week, you know? Like, the past, I don't know, it feels like a month or so, I've had pretty decent sized stacks. And so I was like, oh, this isn't actually that bad. Still came out to $40. Still. And I was like, I remember when I first joined this hobby, I make it sound like it was years ago. Last September, the first 2 months of me like partaking in this hobby, I was like, oh, I don't know why people are complaining that comic books are expensive. This is around the time I'm maybe leaving with like 2-3 comics max every single time I go. I was like, yeah, I don't know why people are like complaining that it's that expensive. It doesn't seem that expensive to me. But now that I consistently leave with at least, I don't know, 6, 8 comics, yeah, it definitely adds up. And I just weekly will spend anywhere from $50 to like $80 range every week on comics. So yeah, I definitely understand now. As you can see, we got our Daredevil blind bags here. I picked up 2 of them. Of course, Batman issue number 8, the Matte Fraction one. I went with the A cover. There was a lot of variant covers this week, but I just genuinely did not find any of them that interesting or cool. And so yeah, just went with the A cover. Then we got, which I was really disappointed that my LCS didn't have this the week that it came out, which I think was 2 weeks ago now. It was Narco issue number 1 by Image Comics. I did want to pick this one up when it first came out, but they didn't have it. And so they luckily had a second printing come out this week, and I was able to pick it up. So yeah, I'm really excited. I don't even know much about what this is. I saw like a small preview about it, and it just looked interesting. And then I think this cover is cool. Don't pass out. Yeah, so it just looks cool. I have high hopes for it, honestly. And then we got Mad About DC right here from the Mad magazines. This was really cool to me. I did not hear or see anything about this coming out. I just thought this was a cool like crossover thing that they're doing. You can see his brain opening with all the different characters. I like that it also says no refunds, humor is subjective. I think that's really cool. I remember thinking that the Mad magazines were so cool back when I was younger, and so getting to get one now on release date for like some heroes that I'm actually really interested in is cool. And yeah, I'm excited to just see what this is. To me, this is like a perfect like coffee table type of thing. I feel like I won't really keep this in any of my boxes or anything. It's gonna be something that I just leave out for people to read, and you know, one of those casual things that I think is just really cool. And then we got Bizarro number 1. Another one that I wasn't really tracking was coming out, and so this caught me off guard a bit. I did just had to go with this cover here because the Batman Who Laughs is making a little bit of an appearance right there, which I think is really cool. Yeah, I didn't hear anything about this or anything. I don't know much about Bizarro though, and so this is like perfect to me. Bizarro Year 1, issue number 1. Yeah, I'm excited to get into this. I think this should be really cool. Like I said, don't know anything about it, so though, or like I don't know anything much about him besides he's like an evil Superman, and I'm always learning. I feel like that's my favorite thing about this hobby. Partially is that I am always learning. Just like with this one, Wonder Man, issue number 1, Marvel number 1. Most of the Marvel number 1s have been pretty good lately, and so I just saw the cover for this, thought it looked cool. Don't know anything about Wonder Man, so same exact thing. Hollywood's greatest comic magazine is what it says at the top. Was everything a number 1? I think everything was a number 1 besides for Batman, right? Yeah, there was a whole bunch of number 1s this week. But yeah, excited to learn about Wonder Man, because I don't know nothing about him, honestly. So a lot of learning to do. All right, let's get into the things that everybody's most likely looking forward to this week. Daredevil blind bags. Wait, should I get a thumbnail first? Let me get a thumbnail real quick. Alright, we're back. Had to get the thumbnail real quick before I ripped open these bags. Alright, let's see here. I don't know any covers, honestly, or like what even special editions you can get. Nothing like that, so I am literally going in blind. Alright, rip it open. Oh, it has the... Oh, wait, is this the cover or is this the paper it comes in? Justice is blind. Alright, I think this is just the paper, right? Okay, yeah. Let's see what the cover is now. I like that they started doing this, honestly. Boom. Oh, wait, I actually saw this one. Yeah, this is one of the ones that I wanted. This is perfect. Who is this by? Jackson C? Jackson C? Daredevil. Yeah. I think it's Jackson C is how you say it. But look at that, bro. That is a beautiful cover. This is exactly the one I wanted because he just looks so creepy. But that is also so cool. Yeah, no, I'm happy. I'm really happy. Whatever the next one is, I am chilling. This one is definitely the one that I was wanting when I saw the different covers, and yeah. Does it show me what other options I can get though back here? Okay, I don't see what any of the other options are still, so let's just get into the other one. But I am happy. That is definitely a win for me. I think the only way that this one could ruin it for me is if I just get the exact same one, like just a duplicate. I don't really enjoy having duplicates in my collection, you know what I mean? Okay, let's see. The paper should be on it still, so... Yep, paper. Alright, let's see what we get. Okay, not a duplicate. This is nice. This is a variant cover by... Okay, it doesn't say on here, but still cool. I like the red, how the red pops with the blue in the background. It's a cool one. I'm not mad at it. It's a good one to have in the collection. Definitely my favorite is the first one, though. I feel like we have to review Daredevil, right? But this is my issue every single time that a bigger number 1 comes out or something, is that I don't want to review what everybody else is reviewing, but also it's like, how do we not review this? Okay, there is so many number 1s that came out this week, but we have to. It has to be Daredevil. Well, let's go review Daredevil issue number 1. Oh, and I forgot what her name was. I said I was gonna put her name somewhere. It's Phillips, right? Something Phillips. Oh, how the fuck do I keep forgetting her name? Well, it probably says on the paper. Yes, Stephanie Phillips. There you go. Shout out to Stephanie Phillips because I follow her on TikTok and she has done so much promotion for this on there, and it's just been cool to get her insight on it. So yeah. All right, let's get into the review portion. Okay. Immediately, I like this a lot, and I've never been a big Daredevil fan, but Stephanie Phillips and what is his name? Lee. Okay, let me not get his name wrong because knowing me, I will get it wrong. Lee Garbett. Yeah, Stephanie Phillips and Lee Garbett killed this. This was amazing. The writing I loved. It felt very dark, more mature, which is what I enjoy. And the art itself is just, I'm gonna just show a few panels right here. The art is just beautiful. I love the red in each of the paneling as well. Just show a little bit more here. That art is, yeah, amazing. I could honestly see this run making me become a bigger Daredevil fan. I don't know how people are gonna feel about it that have been bigger Daredevil fans already, because it does seem like it's taking a pretty different approach. He's not a lawyer; he's like a law professor now. Hold on, I want to show this other paneling too, because with all the different versions of Daredevil right there, like that is sick. Yeah, it seems to be a different approach for him, and we even get introduced to a new player, whoever this is. We don't really get much of a name. We get a little bit of dialogue at the end. It genuinely seems like someone that is gonna give Daredevil a good fight. It's not some, you know, typical boss or mafia type of person. This is an actual, I mean, the way that they refer to this person in the book is it's a ghost, and that is kind of what they come off as. Even the way that they talk, the dialogue is a little different. They're fast, and they say they can see the future. A really, really interesting first issue. I love it. I think this is a great foundation, great building block. And yeah, I like the dark undertone, which I don't know what that says about me, that I normally like that for a lot of stories. The dark undertone in a lot of these like hero issues that happen. I mean, that's kind of what's going on in like Matt Fraction's run with Batman too. I really enjoy it. I really do. I would definitely say that this is a 5 out of 5. Would recommend. I liked it a lot. For being someone, like I said, very new to Daredevil, this was a great foundation, just building block piece for me. Even I do have a little bit of Daredevil like history or knowledge, but not completely, and so yeah, this just felt like it checked all the boxes for me to understand what's going on, a little bit of what to expect in the future, and yeah, just a complete story overall. So one more time, Daredevil issue number 1 by Stephanie Phillips, 5 out of 5. Would definitely recommend. That's gonna be it for this video. I believe in my next video I am going to go ahead and do a little bit of just like a big review video. Probably gonna take like maybe 5 or 6 comics that are in my TBR stack and just, yeah, make a video of reviewing all of them. I really want to get better at explaining my reviews, and so I think if I just keep forcing myself to do it in a video format like that, it'll probably start, you know, coming together a bit, hopefully. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I appreciate all of y'all for watching as always. Happy new comic book day. Hopefully you get all the comics you want, and like, subscribe, everything, and until next time.
Duffel bag filled to the T. When I look at what I see, I could truly say that's all me. Pack my things up, make some pit stops. Catch me in the hilltops on the side of the country. Came back from being down 1-3. We the 16 Cavaliers, whole team hungry.